Back, everyone. You are watching the Shabbat.com live Judaism Chanukah Telethon. And right now, this is a momentous moment because we finally have in our own studio Rabbi Yossi Mizrachi. So many of you have heard his lectures. I know that in my community in Baltimore, we have your CDs everywhere, just free for people to take, that they should get chizuk. I see the smile on your face, and it tells me that you feel nachas, you feel so happy, and because you're making a difference, because you're making a huge difference. So we have been blessed to have people sit on this couch all day who make a huge difference in this world. I have my computer right here because when I get all excited about our guests, I forget all their details, so I wrote it down. So Rabbi Mizrachi is a Sephardi rabbi who started out in the IDF.
Yeah.
Then he moved on into a career in finance, and from there left the world of finance and devoted his life first to learning and then to teaching. Now this is why I need my computer, because I might fall down. He has spoken in over 4,000 lectures worldwide, as well as participated in radio shows, Hebrew and English, and he's done events, and he's enriched the knowledge and awareness of the Jewish people and of the Torah. He also has a website called divineinformation.com. People come there from over 50 countries, and the Facebook page has over 1 million views per month. So this is a way with the computer, you can all fall off your seat right now, because this is...
We need to upgrade the number.
We need to upgrade it. This is old? There's more than this.
Much higher.
Okay, so what drives you? What's going
You have
on?
to be
This is
very
a little
loud.
crazy.
What drives a person is the success. If he succeeds, then he gets
What
motivated.
drove you before the success?
You know, sometimes accidentally a person discovers he has some kind of a talent to do something. Sometimes it's in business. Sometimes it's, everyone with his specialty. When I started to speak to my friends, talking to them about things that I discovered in my beginning, I started to see that one after the other are actually, interested to come, to listen, and, they cooperating.
So Hashem was sending you.
So one thing leads to the other. I was very into it. I was recording, listening. And whatever I was learning daily, I shared with my friend. And one thing leads to another. I started to do small groups. And I used to replace one rabbi when he was lazy. He didn't want to go for small groups, so he called me up. You should replace me over there. And you know how it is. One thing leads to another. And he grew, Baruch Hashem. It's 21 years. It took a long time until he grows. But
And you speak in Israel in Hebrew and in America in English.
I'm going to Israel in 48 hours. I have
really?
2 weeks of lectures all over.
On Tuesday?
Tuesday evening.
I think we're on the same flight.
Yeah, 6 o'clock, something.
6 o'clock Sunday, Tuesday.
Well, me and you have something. Me and you have something in airports. Remember, before you opened Shabbat.com, we met in Phoenix.
In Phoenix,
the
you
airport.
remember that. I remember
And
that.
we stood by the end on the bathroom over there by the plane. And he was telling me, I have this great idea. I'm going to start a website, Shabbat.com. What do you think? Show me the information. I told him it's going to be a great success.
Yeah.
Hey. I'm the only one clapping.
I'm not clapping myself.
So, amazing. He did become, Baruch Hashem, and he will be even better and better, Bezrat Hashem.
How can it become better?
The way to make things better is to take what's worked beautiful and just make it 10 times bigger and 100 times bigger until you reach the max. We are still not at the max. We still have many Jews to bring for Shabbat, to show them the beauty of Shabbat, to be mekarev them, to do some, all the things that you are doing here, Baruch Hashem. And we have to reach the people that so far have no idea what Shabbat is. There are millions of Jews out there that we still need to reach them. So.
And
That's
reaching
really,
people takes what?
just need money. It's all a game of numbers. The more money you have, the more you reach people. That's very simple. Yes. So
There's a phone number that we're going to interrupt you a little bit
Yeah.
because we just need to keep reminding people. Look, Rabbi Mizrachi's time is valuable.
Only
And-
4,000 lectures.
Only 4,000.
Just like,
He's very
put us in
valuable.
here.
Just like
Yes.
Rabbi Hadjioff and Rabbi Schaefer's. These people, time are valuable. They're only coming down because they believe that the world, as good as it is, can become much better. And Jews can connect more. There could be more achdut, more Shabbat. And the best way to do it is to help us. I think we're on track. I know we're on track. You can call us at 845 352-3505, 845-352-3505, or click the donate button. And if you love Rabbi Mizrachi, we challenge you, as you donate, say in honor of Rabbi Mizrachi.
Right.
And would you consider that a kavod, a karat hatov?
Very good. Everything positive that I have some kind of a share in it, obviously I'll be more than satisfied. I actually want to encourage the people to do, because I always speak, almost in every one of my lecture, at least few minutes, I speak about the greatest investment of the history of this world. What is it? Kiruv. Now, why? Kiruv always was a wonderful investment, even 2,000 years ago. The only difference is that when someone wanted to do Kiruv 2,000 years ago, maximum we could reach 5-10 people. You know, first of all, how many secular people you had 2,000 years ago, right? In the time of the Gemara. And finally, when you found them, one was here, one was in the other side of the lake. There was no communication, no Today, by pressing some buttons, you can reach millions. And that's the whole point. So we have the tools. We just need the money and the time and enough people to do the job. And that's why I always tell people, invest in Kiruv. I even sent someone to Rav Chaim Kanievsky a few months ago to tell him, what should I say in my lecture for the people? Even, everybody knows that the greatest investment is Amelei Torah. People that sit and learn Torah it's always been the case. Now, before Mashiach come, what should I say to the people? To invest in Amelei Torah, because I also have a kollel in Yerushalayim. To direct them to there, or to direct them to do Kiruv and to bring people closer to Torah. He said right away, Kiruv now it's more urgent. He answered him.
Yeah.
So and this is it. This is why we all gathered.
Can I tell you a story that will make you sad?
Depend how sad.
Because knowing you, it's going to make you sad, but it's for the audience should understand this. I travel around from campus to campus, and I went to a campus with a very large Jewish community, and the rabbi says, people are meeting me, and they start doing Shabbat and this and that. So I said, I'd love to meet one of the students. He said, this student, I worked with him, now he's doing Shabbat. I said, that's so beautiful. And I sat down with a student, and I said, wow, tell me, you're keeping Shabbat, how is it? He says, I'm not keeping Shabbat. I said, that's so strange, because your rabbi told me you're keeping Shabbat. So he said, no, he thought I was keeping Shabbat because I was in Israel for a month or two, and when I was there, I was keeping Shabbat. But when I came back, I had nowhere to go, so I stopped keeping. I said, where do you live? He said, I live in a place called Teaneck. I said, Teaneck, do you know I have 400 hosts in Teaneck, New Jersey? I said, did your rabbi ever tell you about Shabbat.com? No, I never heard of it. One sentence, this person would be Shomer Shabbat, and his children, one sentence, but the rabbi didn't tell him about Shabbat.com, so he came back. He says, I don't know where to go, so I'm not going to do Shabbat. One sentence could have changed his life.
That's what you said to me when we were planning this. You said, listen, Rick, even if we don't make a penny, it will be worth it so that people know about Shabbat.com.
It will.
I mean, it will be worth it if this word could spread, because what we were talking about before, that there's a tightness in every organization. You don't want to mention other organizations. That's crazy. That's just crazy talk. You've got to let people know Shabbat.com is out there serving the exact people that you want to serve.
And one thing is, we both give lectures about the importance of keeping Shabbos. But one picture equals sometimes like a million words.
Yeah.
If they come to a family, to a frum family, and they see how the kids are and how warm it is, and just that alone, before even proving to them the Torah is from Hashem and the importance of Shabbos, without even telling them about anything that is just the actual atmosphere of Shabbos, when they see it, they already want to keep. And from there on, it's much easier because they begin to keep Shabbat. The next thing they go to the shul, and a year later they fully ba'alei tshuva,
So I feel like I made you sad with that story. I'm going to make you happy now. Rachi, can I have my cell phone, please? Okay, we're going to make you happy. We're going to show Rabbi Mizrachi. I do this in real time. We did it once before today. People who don't have the app, they don't even understand this. We're going to show you within the past 10 minutes who signed up to start keeping Shabbat. This is real time. I haven't looked at the app, right? I'm sitting here, ready? In real time, and we're going to show the cameras. So no monkey business, no funny business. Here we go. Here we go. Going down. Okay. 4 minutes ago. 7 minutes ago. 12 minutes ago. 12 minutes ago. Right? 20 minutes ago. This is real time. Real time people signing up to keep Shabbat. Real time. This is the times of Mashiach.
It's crazy.
That's it.
It's almost impossible. I mean,
It's not possible to believe. And then, I didn't show the camera here. You can actually see people.
is that people posting pictures?
People post pictures of them lighting the
Aw,
menorah
it's so
because
fun.
they want to show. There are people who light the menorah. They want to show. There are people who are lighting the menorah for the first time.
beautiful.
Here's a family right in front of their
You
menorah.
guys gotta go onto the app. It's so heartwarming. I didn't know.
Yeah, you really do.
This is more fun than
Here's a
Facebook.
family. They want it. This is all new. This is within the
This
hour.
is fun.
And then the other thing we want to show the rabbi is when he cooked the little heart. Guess what you get? Shidduchim. And these are all people looking for shidduchim.
Do you know how many non-Jews are begging to come keep Shabbat?
Yes.
If I make a list of all
Yeah.
the non-Jews that approach from all over the world, can I keep Shabbat? I'm begging you, please tell me that I'm allowed.
Yes.
Just, if
We
I
have
have
a
to go
gift
to,
right in our
am I
backyard.
allowed to go to a family?
Yeah.
It's something is happening now in the world. Just
Oh,
like
It's
It's
beautiful.
amazing.
It's
It's
beautiful.
so sweet.
We'd like the rabbi to play a game. We're going to call up one of the children. How about?
Oh, look at that little girl over there.
How about you with the pink dress? Pink.
And the guy in front of her. Come on, they're both so cute.
Yeah, but there's three out of here. Well, we'll call one up after
Okay.
next. We'll call you first with the pink dress. What's your name? Here, come on up. Come on up. We're giving you prizes. Okay, we got kids in the audience. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Wow, that's quite a dress. Here we go. Okay, come on up.
That is a really cute shirt.
Yeah. Hello. What's your name? Ahuva. Turn. You can say hello. Hello. Say hello to the rabbi.
hello.
Okay. So here is the contest. Okay. Do you know how to spin a dreidel? You really do. So the rabbi's going to spin, and you're going to spin, and if yours lasts longer than the rabbi's, then you get a prize. Okay.
I better not.
You
do
better
this
not
one.
do it together. Okay. Here we go. Ready?
That's for me.
I know. Ready?
I'll try.
One,
I'll try to help you
2,
out.
3, go.
Go.
Go. No.
Do it.
No.
You didn't do it yet.
You
Do it
didn't
now.
Okay,
it
almost.
again.
Get ready. 1, 2, 3, start. Go. Okay. Uvo. But let's see what you got. You got a hey. You know what hey means?
Happy.
Hey means Hashem. You love Hashem? Say I love Hashem. I'm so happy you do. So we're
I
going to
have
give you a
the
prize.
perfect prize for she should get the biggest prize right here
The big?
Yeah,
Why, because
yeah.
she's so big?
because she's gonna love it.
Okay. So you want a big one or a small one? Here, tell everyone why you want a big one. You're not quite sure. That's human nature. Human beings want big.
You know why I
You
want to give you a big prize?
Whoa! Whoa!
One moment.
I think it's
coming
bigger than
through.
her.
Bigger
Yeah.
than her size.
Yeah.
When
Okay.
it's done, you could keep the bag and put another present into it and give it to another person.
Okay.
I like that.
What do you say? Okay, you bring that over there. Wow. Okay, by the way, if you have lit the menorah already and you want to come down to the studio and have your kids win prizes, you still have 2.5 hours and we're giving away a prize. We have,
so
we have
fun.
so many prizes to give. My kids are going to like, oh, we get all the prizes that are left.
You're not complaining.
You know.
No.
So they're hoping nobody would come.
Yeah. With
What?
the little boy?
No,
We're going to get him
we'll
a
do
little
in a
later.
moment.
Yeah.
Rabbi Mizrachi. So you get a lot of questions. I know this is hard, and when people ask it to me, I'm not sure what to answer, but what would you think is the most common kind of question that you get? Not the exact question, but the most common kind of question that Rabbi Mizrachi has to answer.
By me, I would say that the most common question is about if the Torah, how do you prove that the Torah is divine? But not only the Torah, also the Talmud, the Gemara, the words of the Chachamim. This is very common. The questions are a little bit different, but the same subject. How do I know? How do I prove my friend? My friend is making these arguments. My friend is the atheist. These kinds of things. Also, by me, I get a lot of questions about Christianity, because there are missionaries everywhere, and there are some Jews that begin to fall into that. So right away, somebody heard that I had a debate with that Christian priest. So right away, somehow it arrives to me.
That's interesting.
So that's very common.
This is really cool. Where I'm sitting, we had a woman up here before who got to Rabbi Mizrachi exactly from a video that I made. Can we call her up?
Oh, yeah.
I think I'd like to. Would you
Call her up.
come back up?
Together they're at Mizrachi.
Yeah, I think it's very
Yeah, yeah.
special.
Go.
Very nice.
Okay, now I'm a little bit
so you
shorter,
already
but-
spoke before.
Well, we spoke
Yes, we
just
did.
for a few
She
minutes.
spoke about Havdalah.
Ah, beautiful.
Havdalah.com, right?
Yes.
Havdalah.
Every Saturday
Every
night
Saturday.
I watch and then I keep, little by little I'm stopping crying and then just,
Did you tell her, Mizrachi, do you know what Havdalah.com is? Havdalah.com is we want the world to enjoy the Havdalah that we perform. It's beautiful, it's musical, and every week, thousands of people watch Havdalahs from 8 different time zones.
Wow.
And there are sick people in hospitals who they say, bring me a laptop, I want to watch Havdalah. There's a lady that's going to make you sad. A lady who is, I know it's going to make you cry. There's a lady who used to be religious. Unfortunately, she's not anymore, but she still feels close to it. She's a single mother, and she lives in a town that has no Jews. So she moved, she's a single mother, she has 3 little children. So when she found Havdalah.com, every Motzei Shabbat, every Saturday night, she takes her children, she puts on Havdalah.com, and they watch Havdalah after Havdalah from all across the country, and the kids dance around in a circle to the Havdalahs.
Oh my
Da-da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
So maybe now it's time to also transfer them to Shabbat.com.
Nachon,
There
nachon.
you go.
Havdalah
Well, that's why we
without
have
Shabbat
all the-
is not so perfect.
That's it, that's
Yeah.
it, that's it.
I would like Adrienne to tell her story a little bit and how the work of Shabbat.com and Rabbi Klatzko and Rabbi Mizrachi and how we met. If you
it's
can,
confusing, right?
it is. It's
Are
pretty
we,
amazing.
are we all partners in you?
Yes.
We are.
Yes.
Yeah. This woman just. Where did you drive from today to get to the studio? Where are you coming from?
I came from Kearney. Kearney, yeah.
What's that?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Jersey.
Okay.
But she's originally from Brazil.
From Brazil. So
Brazil.
tell us your story. Let's say that we're going to put your whole story and wrap it up in like
Wrap
4
it up.
minutes.
4 minutes?
I know that's
No,
short.
even,
It
2
starts here.
minutes.
yeah.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I'm
2
sorry.
minutes.
Starts here, and then goes here, and then
Tell
comes
us
here.
everything.
Okay. I have a Christian background, a very strong Christian background, and I was in church, and God told me to cover my head, but my Jewishness is coming along since 2004. So, being a Christian, very spiritual. That's what I mean. You learn how to obey what God is saying. You don't question. So I covered my head. So a week later, I see this woman on YouTube. Because of her, I saw her brother. So and then everything they say is like make me cry because it's Jewish, it's like Jewish and Hebrew and crazy stuff. And then through him, Torah Anytime, I got to this one here that has a special friendship with
This one.
JC, right? And
But tell them how I used to get you angry in the beginning.
no, I was never angry. I was
Agitated.
it's impossible to talk about theology when someone is saying that your theology is so wrong, it's so wrong, it's so wrong. And then I thought, well, I have a life. I come from a country, and there's no Judaism around. So what can I do? What can I do? But Hashem is good. Hashem is merciful. Even though I was against Rabbi Mizrachi, and he knows that. He knows that.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you. So what happened is 6th of September, Hashem took me out of church. I'm not going to get into details because I have 2 minutes. I think I already, extrapolate my 2 minutes. And in the Rosh Hashanah, I was in a hotel, hearing the shofar, 4 hours in the Sephardic minyan, and begging everybody, please help me to convert. And that's where I end up again in his hands, and he knows I didn't want to. But I was all over the place and going nowhere. And then people just put on a book, his website, I already knew.
Now
his
she
phone
comes.
number.
Now she comes every Tuesday. She doesn't.
Really?
And if I don't go,
All the way to Brooklyn.
I have to justify. I have to justify. So I'm very
You're from
thankful.
Brazil originally?
Yes, yes.
So I want to show you, I think this is
Okay.
going to be very instrumental.
Yes.
You were saying, well, there's no Judaism in Brazil.
There is, now I know. 'cause
So now you know.
time.
Let's go to the website and just put in the word Brazil, and let's see how many people are hosting for Shabbat this week. This week in Brazil, there are 65 families that are hosting.
Wow.
There are 178 people that are looking for Shabbat and 48 that are looking to date. And you
how
actually
cute.
see the whole list over here. And you want to see the hosts in Brazil, you click over here. And here you've got all the hosts. And you want to see who they are, you click them. And there they are. And you want to message them, you click message. And you can say, can I come for Shabbat? 2 clicks, you have a place for
Posso
Shabbat.
participar do Shabbat quando eu for no Brasil?
Shabbat.com.
Yeah.
Ponto com.
So
Put the camera.
they're hearing it in Brazil live now, right?
Yeah.
What she said now.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Posso,
So the
can
number
I,
should go up to 650 now.
Please, Ellie Horn. Hi, Ellie.
I must add one thing. 2/3 of Brazil is actually Jewish, but they don't know about it. 2/3 of Brazil.
A lot of Portuguese and
Yes, Spain.
1
So,
out of 10, they say.
I
So-
come from Spain,
So let's say one more time, tell people why donating to Shabbat.com is the best investment for sure of the night.
to find people like me, for instance.
So maybe I should conclude about the kiruv concept of that. When a person invests in anything that it's kiruv, especially here that it's multiple different causes to bring for Shabbos, to find a kosher date, to people that don't have place to be on Shabbat, they become closer and closer to Judaism. So the best thing is that when you invest in something like that, everything that will happen from now on, which continue to the children and grandchildren, will automatically bring you every Rosh Hashanah the spiritual profit that the Torah promised for people that reach out and bring people closer to Hashem, close to Torah, close to Shabbat. You cannot beat this. This is the best investment by far. This is very similar to multi-level marketing. You start a pyramid and you're constantly gaining and gaining. After that, you don't have to do that much. You make the donation, and the donation will continue to make profit for you forever and ever. 845-352-3505. It's a big mitzvah. Please do it now. Thank you very much.
Wow. And wanted to hear that. Thank you, Rabbi. You know what the Siyat Dishmai is? You're sitting here, you're from Brazil, and do you know that there's somebody here that found their Judaism through Shabbat.com from Brazil? She's,
my God.
Ora, come on up. She's from Brazil, she found Yiddishkeit through Shabbat.com. Come on, Ora. You can say that, yeah. Yeah, Ora, come on. I know we're putting you right up. She found their way to Yiddishkeit, Yashar from the website.
Come sit
Oh,
down.
you could
I can stay.
Yeah, stay there. Come, Ora.
You want to come
Here,
sit?
here,
Come
Ora.
here. Ora, come have a seat over
Here,
here.
come over there. Okay. And this is Ora, so now you could speak Spanish to each other.
Portuguese.
Oh, Portuguese. Oi, oi, oi.
Say nice
From
things in
Brazil, not from
Portuguese.
Portugal.
That's right. So, Portuguese?
Português, yeah.
Você é brasileiro?
Sim.
Oh, que linda!
Yeah.
Bless you.
2 Brazilians. Yeah, shut
That
up.
is unbelievable.
I love Hashem.
I didn't even know she was
I
There has
love
to
these
be a
things.
message from Shammai. How many Brazilians
just
you have here in
arrived,
Montreal?
I don't even know.
Just arrived.
That's right.
Could you tell us
hate him
Shabbat.com?
Or you know.
Well, my story like in a very nutshell, so everybody can be part of it. I was told when I was a bat mitzvah that I'm Jewish. I didn't know until
Come
12.
talk over here. Tell the audience.
I didn't know until 12 that I am Jewish. Like my aunt just gave me the gift as a bat mitzvah gift. And I was like, okay, so what? And she was like, I don't know much either. Like the very little I know is this. And you want to
We really love what you're saying, so I'm just going to share my mic over here. Go ahead. You're good.
Sure.
Yeah, you're good.
And so I grew up knowing that I'm not like my mother said, you're not like them. Everybody, I would just say everybody does something that would trigger my mother. She's like, how many times should I say you're not like them? But she never told me what I am then. So I grew up knowing I'm not like them, but not knowing where my tribe is. And when I found my tribe, they would all say, but you're not like us. So I was like in between, and life took me in a way, like, traveling, studying, working. So eventually I was living in New York. and I wanted a place for Shabbat. I found amazing, wonderful Baruch Hashem families. Thank you.
Shabbat.com.
All my community in Brooklyn and Manhattan, where I live now, everybody's through Shabbat.com. And one people led me to another. I came to the class because they adopted me. And
You know,
Thank God.
it's wonderful feeling that no matter where you're going to be,
Yes.
I have who to count on. No
נכון.
matter where.
You know what else is wonderful? I have some old students who, after they would learn a lot in my program back when I was doing WOW, they'd want to go traveling. And it was like, oh, you want to go traveling, and there's no kosher out there, and there's no anything out there, and you want to go to Europe. And then once Shabbat.com came around, it was so beautiful and easy because it was like, go see Europe, and then you'll stop in France for Shabbos, and then you'll stop in London for Shabbos, and you can just keep on wherever you go and finding communities. Yeah.
So we're really, really happy that you're all here. We want to thank Rabbi Mizrachi for coming.
Thank
It's
you very
kavod
much.
nora. Thank you. And we're going to go to a break, and we'll tell you more about Odyavo, which is the parent project of Shabbat.com. Odyavo, you're going to see the video right now. When we decided to make Shabbat.com, we didn't know we were going to make YMaryJewish.org. We didn't know we would make Hashem.com and illuminate the world and Uma. We didn't know about that. So we just kept on adding projects until there were so many projects and it was hard to explain what the mission was. And therefore we created a umbrella organization called Odyavo. And Odyavo does the Shabbatcoms and Shabbat.com and Why Marry Jewish and Hashem.com. And when you donate, you're not just donating for Shabbat, and that would be enough. And you're not just donating for Shidduchim to help people find their soulmates, and that would be enough. And you're not just donating in order to help people find Chevrutot, but you're donating to help people find their Judaism, to help people connect in ways that only technology will allow. And that is, I think, the biggest bracha, it's the biggest gift. And we called it Odyavo because Odyavo means still to come, like Odyavo Shalom Aleinu. So Odyavo is the name of the website, and we're going to show you the Odyavo video so that you can see everything that we're doing all in one shot. It's a 3-minute video, and we're waiting. It's going to pop up in just a moment. We want to thank you for coming.
Thank you, Rabbi.
It's such a pleasure to have two Brazilians. You're
Yeah, Hashem.
Let's have party together.
Appointments.
it wasn't on the script.
Shalom Aleinu, Shalom Aleinu, Shalom Aleinu, Shalom Aleinu, Shalom Aleinu. peace on our people and on the world. Be peace for our people. Be peace with our people. Let there be peace on